Hello all. The person who has redeemed this reward would like you to know that they are first!
What is going on? Welcome. It's happening. Can't title. How are you guys doing today? We are back. We back. Woo! Woo! Man, what a week. How are y'all doing? I have a little iced coffee today. I don't know what it is about iced coffee. Iced coffee usually, it always seems just like it's not so heavy. Sometimes coffee can just feel like a little bit like it weighs me down a little. So a nice iced coffee doesn't feel that way. And I was feeling a little iced coffee today, so I got a little of the iced, and it's quite good. Yeah, it's real good. Happy Friday Eve. Yeah, Same to you as well. Hopefully everybody is feeling good, doing good. We got some stuff to do today. We got some big stuff to do today too. We got a little bit of news to talk about. Not much. 2 trailers and an article, which is pretty great. And everything is generally good news today. Unless anybody drops bad news, and then that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, same, man. I have been enjoying the weather not being so blisteringly hot. It's actually been amazing. Yeah, it's been real nice. And I don't think it's staying around. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get fucking hot. Well, it's only supposed to be 80 on Saturday. I have a thing that we're doing on Saturday during the day. I know Vash is streaming. I'm not going to be able to be there for much. I'm gonna try and be there a little bit, but I do have like it's my niece's birthday, so we're going out for that for a little bit. It shouldn't be very long, but yeah, it's supposed to be like 80 degrees, so yeah, I'm pretty excited. Didn't see a lot of news. Yeah, same. And honestly, I'm good with that because we have kind of a lot to do today. Well, as far as I know. I was really glad. Dreading the market? No, man, it'll be good. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be good. You guys will have a great time. Yeah, I was still considering. I got to figure out. I wanna get something ordered from Mrs. Taint's store. If you guys didn't know, our good friend Title Taint's wife runs a little online store, but she also does some selling stuff during the weekends at their local farmers market or whatever. But yeah, if you guys ever want to check it out, some pretty cool stuff. I've been wanting to get some stuff over there. I've been keeping on looking, and like I'm always like like it's almost such a hard decision because there's so many great things, which is one of those weird things where it's like, I don't know, like I'm like almost having like a bit of like choice paralysis at times. But yeah, I do want to get some stuff from there at some point. I gotta consult with Emily though. But yeah, so we're gonna do some news today. We are gonna get back into Wind Waker. We are finishing Wind Waker tonight. Legitimately, we will go as late as we need to go. So if you weren't here on Tuesday, unfortunately, it was this weird thing, and I felt bad about it. But it was also like I don't know. I was trying to make sure that I was being very clear. Like I was getting a little frustrated with one of the fights, but it was also not because I want to try and make sure that I'm open about this a little bit. But there's one of these things of when you start to put this expectation of when you should finish a video game, like for streaming, this happens to me. I know it's happened to a couple other people. When you put this expectation of when you should finish, you start to really think in your mind that you need to finish it in that amount of time, even if it's not necessarily, what will actually happen, which is kind of what happened on Tuesday. I kind of, in my mind, I always kind of try to put it in my mind that I'm not like, hey, you never know. But it was like, man, it was like you get so close to a point where you're about done, and you're like, man, I think I could be done. I kind of got to that, got into a fight. It was a little bit frustrating, was kind of learning it, struggling a little bit, and then just ran up against time. Time has just been one of those things that's like, usually it's not a big deal. Tuesdays are like one of the only days where I really struggle with I have to be done by a certain time. We have a couple of things that we do post stream on Tuesday, Emily and I, and I legitimately was just like right up against some of that, and yeah, I felt really bad because she ended up doing a bunch of stuff, and it was one of those things. I felt bad, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, she's like, no, I'm sorry you didn't get to finish. I was like, legitimately not a big deal. I was like, it really isn't. Like, by the point like that I got done with it, I was like, I was glad that I didn't just finish it then, because I felt like I would have just been frustrated and angry about it the whole time. And I honestly feel like it was just good. Yeah, exactly. You know, like if you put this expectation on when you think you should be done with something and then you don't finish it at that point, it does get to this point where you're like, damn, like you get almost a little bit frustrated. And I would have been rushing and doing all this stuff. This way we don't have to rush. We don't have to do none of that. We're just going to enjoy, but we're going to finish Wind Waker tonight. I'm sure of it. Like, there's legit no way I don't. I have no idea where the game is going to put me. I had to like save and quit in the middle of a boss fight. I don't know. I legitimately, I was like, shit, it was a bad little bit, a couple of things there, but yeah. So I just fell into a little bit of my own bad traps there. So it'll be good though. We'll get that knocked out today. Put ourselves in a good little setup for next week then instead. An 8-hour boss fight, bro. I don't think so. I don't know. I legit don't actually know though. I should say that. I don't think it will, but it is very much one of those things where you're like, I don't know, man. It could be one of those bad ones. No, I think we're good. I think it was just a lot of the intel that I was getting from the for like the end of the game was just stuff where people didn't completely remember everything. And some of it was Vash. I mean, it's not a big deal. I have no ill will against anybody who was having any of those, you know. If you're not remembering all the things that you needed to do, like, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. It just ended up running longer, which honestly kind of works out better, because then I can just play some Zelda tonight instead. If we do finish Zelda up kind of early, maybe we'll do a little exploring at the end of the stream. I do have a bunch more like islands and stuff I need to do, or we can even switch over and I don't know, do something else. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, it was a good time. I still enjoyed a lot of it. I got to see some things, and we'll definitely knock it out today. I'm gonna go into that fight a little bit more understanding, but we'll see what it looks like after that, I should say, because there's probably gonna be some more bullshit after. But yeah, so we'll get into that in just a little bit here. I do got to do we got to do a little guess the game and some things like that. I did kind of confirm that the Spotify player that I used to have over here is not working, and I don't think it's ever going to. I think Spotify has officially done the thing where it will no longer work. Now I'm looking at some alternatives. I'm gonna try and figure something out. I'll get it all worked out at some point, but it does look like it's gone, so I don't have that anymore. I was working on trying to get a clip player for the break time again. I got something for the moment. I can't guarantee that it's gonna be great. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Still, man, it was crazy because I was looking up a bunch of stuff too and couldn't find anything. I also, after news, I'm gonna do it after news because I want to give some time, because I know Vash was gonna try and come in a little later. He's got some stuff going on, but I was gonna show off some of my photos from our party. We got some more of our professional photos back. I shouldn't say some. We got our professional photos back. So at the beginning of our party a couple weeks ago, we got some professional photos done like an hour before, and yeah, we got those all back the other day. and I'd like to show some of them. It's funny too, because we get these photos back. They're absolutely like, a lot of them are phenomenal. And then Emily wanted to make a post on her Instagram for it, and she was like, okay, I wanted to tag you in this. And I was like, of course, yeah, no problem. But it ended up doing this thing where it did like a collaboration. And if you've never seen collaborations, it's actually insane. Because it just does the same thing that it does on a lot of things. It posts the post on my page and her page, which is fine, except I legitimately just use my my Instagram for my social medias, like, or my stream, like, posting stuff. It makes me laugh because then it was just a bunch of like people who are like stream friends who were seeing it, and they were like, I think they're all very nice about it, but it was also just funny because I was like, damn, like, all the people who are like looking at it and liking it and everything were all people who are like stream people. So it is what it is. It's just funny. Not here long. Oh yeah, right. Happy birthday. Can't. I forgot, buddy. Nice. Happy birthday. It's almost taco time. As it should be, buddy. Oh. Yeah. Happy birthday. I told you I'd forget. My brain is mush, man. I literally will come into stream thinking of stuff that I would like to talk about and then completely forget about all of it. Ugh. So, thank you for reminding me, man. Happy birthday. Unfortunately, we are not going to go see Odyssey in IMAX. That's sad, but you should go see Odyssey at some point, as you all should. That movie was bomb. And I keep seeing good memes about it and stuff, and it's honestly been great. I saw this awesome meme there was like someone doing a take on a scene from that movie, and I saw it and I was like, oh, this is amazing. And then I was like gonna send it to some of like my friends on like my friend group chats and stuff, and then I was like, I don't think any of them have seen it. I can't send this to them. Fuck. All the times that are showing at a time I'm willing to go are 90% sold out in IMAX, and IMAX in the front row does not sound fun. Nope. That's crazy. It is crazy that movie's been doing so well. I am interested to see like what it ends up making. Like, I got some thoughts about it. In our boring theater instead, the IMAX is also over an hour away. Yeah, I think it's fine to see it in the theater, and I think it'll be okay. Yeah, I feel like there was this weird pushback, and this happens with a lot of things now on the internet gonna internet, but there was a weird pushback about, like, you know, the Odyssey being kind of a woke movie. And listen, I'm not gonna get into all that, but there was a lot of people who were just like, it's not gonna do well. And it legitimately had like $250 million on the first couple of days. And so people have been like, yeah, it's gonna do really well. So I'm really glad to see it's doing well, because A, it's a good movie, and B, like, I don't understand this whole woke, you know, conspiracy thing, but like, I don't think it's a thing. Creators do specifically everything for IMAX. Yeah, and he designed a new camera for IMAX. Like, he made a new camera. Well, he was in collaboration with a new camera. So it's like a housing and everything for these IMAX cameras. So they're like a little smaller, but they're like, it's like a cover over them so that it quiets them down a lot, so that they could record dialogue. And with the fun fact that if anybody, a lot of people have probably seen it, but if you haven't, and you're in the gaming, you know, sphere, you probably know Jeff Keighley. He does all the game awards and Summer Game Fest. But his dad was like a big pioneer in IMAX and was like one of Christopher Nolan's really great friends. And his dad passed away a little bit earlier this year, at the end of last year. And I remember, and so he named this new like camera housing thing after him. He literally named it the Keeley. So it's really interesting. So if you do go see the Odyssey, at some point, like early in the credits, it'll say like, you know, in memory of our friend, I think it's like David or something, David Keeley or something. It's pretty interesting. Only on Twitter. Yeah, only on Twitter, bro. It is like that, but I'm just glad that when those butthurt people just are like, man, it's too woke, it's not gonna make any money, I'll bet my whole life savings, and then it's doing like $250 million in 3 days. I'm like, yeah, why don't you shut up? Go back into their fucking hole, bro. Is the demand for a historically accurate character whose mom was a chicken and dad was a god, something like that? Oh, I remember. Yeah, that was one of the things people were very upset about, that character. It's like Helen of Troy, right? I think that's the character. Who is like, people were very upset because of the color of her skin. I think it's, let me make sure I don't want to represent the wrong person for this. You know, I don't want to say that it was this person when it's not that person. Yeah, it is Lupita Nyong'o. And yeah, people were upset about her playing that character. And then people were like, but wouldn't that be accurate to like the area that they're in? And they were like, no, I don't think so. And they're like, but what also, didn't this character specifically was hatched from an egg? But you're upset about, yeah, right. Yeah, there's a bunch of weird shit like that. I didn't know that. Just knew that IMAX is loud as fuck. Yeah, it is. And they're doing a lot better about it now. Yeah, so this is like the first movie shot all in IMAX, but they could also do this, you know, the new housing and everything. So that way they could record the dialogue now because of them being able to quiet everything. The historically accurate Spaceballs. Oh, I can't wait. I'm actually really excited for Spaceballs 2. I think they're calling it Spaceballs the new one. I'm excited for that. They spelled her last name wrong. Nah, I think you got it. Yeah, she's awesome. Lupita Nyong'o is awesome. Shut up. Second of all, in a long time, and she's very pretty. I agree with all of those words. I agree. And it's just, it's a fucking movie. Like, it's not a documentary. And, you know, like, I don't know. I don't understand. If a person does a good job as an actor or an actress, like, I just don't give a fuck if they don't specifically represent something for a character. For the most part. I did talk about this with, like, the Harry Potter stuff. I'm sorry I have to bring it up again. I don't have to bring it up, but I feel like it's relevant to this. They did the casting for Snape as a black man, and honestly, I for the most part don't care that that's a thing. The only thing that worried me is that it kind of changes how the dynamic with some of the other people is gonna deal, like, but if they kind of deal with those specific things in the actual series, I could be fine with it. I mean, I'm not necessarily that interested in the show because I'm also not interested in supporting anything J.K. Rowling does, but I'm maybe announcing this guy's name or pronouncing this guy's name wrong. I think it's Papa Esidu. Yeah. I mean, listen, the guy is a great actor. And I think he'll do a bang up job. But the problem that comes up with it is just, like I said, it just becomes like it introduces some things within the story that weren't there before. But again, if they kind of address those things and they can kind of do some fun things with it, or interesting things, I should say, with the dressing and everything. I think that they could have something there that could be fine. It just depends on what they do with it, but we'll see. Aslan's for the magician's nephew is very heavily rumored to be voiced by Meryl Streep. Is that the magician's nephew? Is that the oh my god, I'm blanking. Narnia thing? Is that what it is? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know enough. Is that the one that's getting done by oh god, bro, what is it? Greta Gerwig. Is that who's doing? That's who's doing that one, right? Yeah, Greta Gerwig doing the Narnia stuff, dude. I'm so excited. Greta Gerwig. The only thing that I really know from her was the Barbie movie, and I'm telling you what, as a man in his late 30s, I enjoyed the shit out of that movie. It is so not a movie that was like geared towards me, but it was so fucking good. In their vision until I get to see it and make the opinion at that point. Yeah, I feel like that's the best thing. That's the best part of that is you trust what they're doing, and then you know you just you let it go, you know, until you see it. I definitely can understand you know, if you get burned by something, being a little hesitant, but like I always think like, man, a lot of these people are like artists, and they're, you know, they have a lot of like there's just a lot of other things that are happening there that are, you know, I'm not a filmmaker. I don't write movies. Like, I mean, like, listen, I'm just there to be like, put on something good for me, and I'm there. So I'm right there with you. I gotta trust. And then Barbie was so good, dude. Wasn't it so good though? It was surprisingly good. That might have been the big turn for me for Gosling. It's not because I didn't like Gosling before, Ryan Gosling, but that might have been the movie that made the final turn. Because I think La La Land was really good. If you guys never saw that movie was really good too. I really liked that one, and I was like, damn, that's pretty good, and I liked him in it. And he's been in a couple other things that I've liked, but I think that was the movie that was like, you know what, I kind of get this guy. Hesitant about the choices, but she's made bangers so far, so trust. Right, you got to. I feel like that's the thing, is it's just like you said, it's sometimes you're just like, oh, that's kind of weird, but then you're like, you know what, I'm gonna trust him. Because you know what was hilarious, when kind of running it back to even like our good friend Christopher Nolan, is when he cast Heath Ledger as the Joker. Man, I don't know, you guys probably don't remember, or maybe you do, but the backlash in questioning on that was insane. Now, I think people have buried that a lot, because obviously it is now considered as one of the best representations of the Joker on screen. But man, when that shit first kind of came out, bro, did people hate it. People were so fucking, you know, they were not in. They absolutely hated that shit. So friend of the stream, Christopher Nolan, bro, wouldn't that be awesome? But everything, I mean, he's doing a lot of the rounds and stuff, doing a lot of the interviews, and he has super openly talked about how much he is not on social media and how much he doesn't even have like a smartphone. Man doesn't even use email. So yeah, he definitely doesn't watch. Well, maybe he does watch streams, I don't know. Listen, Chris, you want to come on and hang out, bro? I got you. People have hated every Batman casting until it came out. Yeah, I agree with that. And I really like Robert Pattinson and the Batman. The the one a couple years ago. I really liked that movie, but I did have a lot of people who were like didn't really like it, didn't like him in it, and I was like, listen, that's okay. You don't have to, you know, like him or like the movie or whatever, but you know, give it a chance. I feel like give it a chance, you know. But yeah, I even liked at points I liked Ben Affleck as Batman. He had some moments. He also had a lot of moments that I didn't really enjoy, but I also had a couple of times where I was like, damn, he's kind of cool for this. He's kind of you know, just a stocky Batman, which was kind of crazy to see. I liked it. Small news day in the Discord, so I won't feel bad for missing it. No, it's not bad, but you should check out the 2 trailers whenever you get time, man. The 2 trailers I posted in there are really good. And just spoiler for anybody, we're gonna watch the Clayface trailer, which this is like the first full trailer. Holy shit, that shit is insane. And then there's a new Resident Evil trailer from Zach Cregger's. And I was interested to see more people's take about it, because it opens up a little bit more about the movie. I don't think it's going to me. I don't think it's going to change people's mind about how they feel about it. But I think the movie's going to be good. Honestly, if I'm just giving some basic, you know, before we watch things, I think that movie's going to be good. I think it's not going to feel like a Resident Evil film. I don't think this trailer makes me feel like differently about it. Does he use pigeons to communicate? He might. I don't know what he does, man. He probably just, you know what I thought? I was talking to somebody about this. I was like, he's so rich and so like, you know, whatever. He probably just pays somebody to do all that shit for him. Like they do all of that shit, right? Like he doesn't have to. So like Affleck, yeah, I remember he in a couple of his films as Batman, like he had some good moments. You know what DC movie I never got to watch was the I mean, there's a bunch of them, but The Flash. Now, The Flash is always kind of like pretty up there as being like not a great film. It's in to the point of being bad, but I've wanted to see it just to kind of go through it, but I also don't, because I think it's actually going to be really bad. But I think Ben Affleck was in that, and Michael Keaton was as well. I do love Michael Keaton as Batman. I do love Val Kilmer as Batman, though. I will say Val Kilmer is one of my favorite Batmans, just because I love Batman Forever. It's one of my favorite movies. If you want a random trailer to add, Other Mommy. No, I'm not adding that one. Can't. If you've watched that trailer, you know we're not doing it, bro. Okay, so when I got out of watching The Odyssey, the all of the news that I saw was, man, The Odyssey is really good. And what the fuck was this Other Mommy trailer? Bro. People were pissed about that trailer because it's insane. It's an insane trailer. And they played it before all of The Odyssey. So if you haven't seen it, you should check it out on your own time. It is a trailer for a horror movie, and so it fucking threw everybody for a twist. It does look great, but also I'm not doing that to people on stream. It's not. Nah. I haven't seen Flash either. It was me. Meh. When he was announced, yeah, I believe Keaton was hated, but Keaton's such a good Batman, and people love Keaton now. You know what? Here's the only one that I'll tell you that I don't think was a good Batman. George Clooney. I think George Clooney wasn't a good Batman, and not because he's a bad actor by any stretch. I just don't think he was a good one, you know. You know, Batman and Robin is just not a good. It's not a good movie. It is hilarious how bad it is, though. Sometimes there are choices when they select what theater to put, or what trailers to put in front of movies. Yeah, it is funny, and it is funny that one got selected because I don't think it had been anywhere else. It specifically got selected for before The Odyssey, and people were just like, they were baffled by it because, I mean, listen, it's a good trailer because it's an intense trailer, but it fucked with a lot of people because nobody was expecting it. And so yeah, like I said, it was funny how much all of the news that I saw about the Odyssey was like, damn, that movie was good, but I can't believe they put this trailer in front of the movie. Like, it wasn't like, people were so like, if it was freaking people out a little bit. Which is kind of the best media that you can get out of something like that, right? In front of a Despicable Me. It's funny because I think at a point, Beetlejuice is supposed to be like a family movie, you know? I remember watching Beetlejuice when I was really young. Now, the man says the F word one time in it, and my dad was always like, I don't understand why they have an F word in this. And I was like, I don't care, bro. But yeah, the new Beetlejuice was kind of a wild movie. I didn't super hate it, if I'm honest. There was some moments. The trailer's a rating higher than the movie in front of it. That's fair. I think that's fair. You know what I thought too was, I also think that like people sometimes are like, if I'm going to see like a adventure epic like the Odyssey, why are you putting a horror trailer in front of this? You know? And the thing is, the Odyssey R-rated. So having another R-rated film, like, you're not like, I get it, but it's a super different genre, right? So people were just freaked out about it. I was like, damn, that's true. Your 5 and 7-year-old niece and nephew. Yeah, for sure. I listen, I agree. It is kind of crazy, but like I said, I was way too young when I was exposed to Beetlejuice. So let's do a little guess the game real quick, and then we're gonna get into news. I've been just kind of yapping because we had news and we had so little news, I should say. So for Ice Cream Man, I have not. Ice Cream Man. It sounds really familiar, if I'm honest. Ice Cream Man. Ice Cream Man. I did see there was a trailer. Oh, I generally saw this. I didn't watch the trailer for it, but I did generally see this going around because it was so, people were like, this is crazy. Yeah, not on stream. Fair. Sometimes that's what they do, man. So fucking gross. That's what I was gonna say. That's what it's like, though. They like put this stuff out like that, and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe you can show this. But yeah, that's the whole point. I don't know what this is. Let me get a little another here. Okay, it's an F-Zero game. I just don't know which F-Zero. Could be GX, could be X. Here's the thing. It says Mute Diner. This is definitely some of the track here and stuff. Because Mute City is one of the things. It could be GX, could be just be X. It's not the original F-Zero. Fuck. For GameCube, it's got to be GX then. Yeah, I should have known. I should have known. Oh, I read Moat Diner. It does look like it, but yeah, it's so hard to tell. The only reason I can tell is just because I think I'm on the desktop. Sometimes when I do these on my phone, I legit have to do, you got to do some of these, try and see everything. Nice. That was not too bad. I was gonna say this looked really familiar. Could not place it. This is like where it's like, okay, I can tell it's F-Zero. Can't tell which F-Zero though. Moat Diner. Yeah, you were right there though. I mean, you got it though on that one, which is, I mean, amazing. Nice job, bro. Nice job. Let me get a little more. Sand Ocean. Ah, yeah. Have a good stream. Feel free to roll your eyes at me putting other mother in the news. Oh my god, we're not watching that, bro. Have a good time, man. Enjoy those tacos. If you do end up going to, you said you're going to see the movie at some point. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know how you feel about it. And have a great birthday, buddy. Very nice. Let's do our movie as well. Ooh, an animated movie. This might be a GG for me. Animation, drama, fantasy, romance. Yeah, unfortunately, this is gonna be tough for me. Damn, another Balatro song, huh? Weird. I don't know. Was it like Say My Name or something was one of them or something? Or like My Name or something? I don't know. My Name Is Nobody. Your Name. Maybe it's Your Name. Weathering with You. Okay. Never mind. It was not any of the ones I even could think of at all. Let's do a logo. What do we got? What, bro? Hold on a second. I was like, damn, I can't believe they're doing this. I think I might know what it is. I think it might be Michelin. Whoa! All right, I'll take that one. I was like, damn, I'm definitely gonna need a little more here. I'm definitely thinking I'm gonna need more. Not bad. Just to have this little square here, get a little. Very nice. All right, let's do our house as well. Charleston, South Carolina. This house does not appear to be in good standing here. Looks a little rough. You know, looks could be deceiving. I don't know what these red signs on the outside are. Probably no trespassing or something of that nature. Okay, so the house is probably sold for a lot less than it normally would, just because of the state of it. But my wonder here is, all that said, because of the location, is it still up more than it should be? Let's do 300,000. It's more? Oh my God. Kind of insane. Legitimately kind of insane. Just sold in what, April? At the end of April. You can see not in a good shape, but again, some of this is just knowing that it's not in good shape, so you're buying it and you're going to do some work to it. I don't mind any of that. It's just kind of crazy that it's going to be more than $300,000 in the shape that it's in. Let's do 400,000, I guess. Still more. It's gonna be $500,000 for a house that you literally can't live in right now. Okay, got a little bit of a bathtub there. Not sure if you're reusing that in the new design, but you know. Well, it does look like a clawfoot tub, which is like a thing, right? Like that's like a sought after valuable thing, right? 4,700 square foot. I mean, it's a lot of house. It's almost 4,800. I guess we go half milli here. Still more. It's actually insane. It's actually insane. I wonder how much of this is just the area compared to like the actual house. Like this is kind of crazy. 4 bed, 2 bath. It's insane. 4-bed, 2-bath is not a big house. I'm not saying it's small by any measure, but it's not like, to me, again, it's not a $500,000 house. Normally. And then, you know, and then again, you're in this state. It's crazy because you literally can't tell what room is what. Like, generally when you're here, you're like, that's probably a living room. This could be a bathroom because there's a tub, but it also could just be a tub in this room because that's where they put it. This one, it's like, that looks like maybe a stove, so maybe it's a kitchen. Who knows? All right, let's do 600. All right, it's between 500,000 and 600,000. It's crazy. Listen, it's crazy that there's 3 levels of stairs in this house. Like it's a pretty big house. 1872 was built. It's not a small home. It's just insane how much it's just gonna end up going for. Over $500,000 it just seems like too much for me. Let's do 550. And we nail it. We nail it there. Beautiful. Let me get this last photo. Bro, what is this picture? What the fuck is this? Is this just like outside of the house, there's a basketball court, a park, and a facility. This doesn't give me any information. Whatever. We get there though. All right, let's do a little guessing angle as well before we get into some news here. Okay. To me, it's more than 45. Let me do. Let's do 6-7. Less, okay. Less than 6-7, no problem. We're gonna get there. Let's do 53. Less than 53. Okay. We're walking her down here. Oh, okay. This one I was pretty far off on early. It's not 45, which would be. Let's just do 50. Whoo! Whoo! That was close. That was close. Yeah, I was gonna say, you could tell it's not 50. It's just how much closer is it? It becomes impossible at that point to know. But all right. Let's come on back over. We got a little bit of news to talk about today. Yeah, I can't believe. All right, we got a little news to talk about. We got an article and 2 trailers to watch. Let's go ahead. Let's get into some news.
Everyone.
Oh, I don't have my news thing up. Sorry. If you guys have anything you guys want me to talk about over here, make sure you jump into the Discord, find the news channel, and drop whatever articles you would like me to talk about. Today's news This is all brought to you by our good friend Title Taint and myself. Let me go ahead and close that guy up, and we're gonna go ahead and get into this first one, which was brought to us by Jess Sheeden. Hasbro's Legend of Zelda figures have been revealed, and they look amazing. Apparently, I will say I did take a look at them. They definitely look good. I'm not like the biggest fan of them, but we'll definitely take a look. Hasbro recently blew Nintendo's fans' minds with the announcement that they have acquired the license for the Legend of Zelda games, opening the door to new figures of Link, Princess Zelda, and the rest of the gang. Thankfully, they aren't making us wait long to see the first fruits of that new partnership. Hasbro is unveiling the first 3 Legend of Zelda Heroes and Hyrule figures at Comic-Con, and IGN can exclusively debut images of the whole set. Check out the slideshow gallery below to see Hasbro's first figures of Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf, and here we will take a look. Like I said, it's not that I think that they are bad. The quality looks pretty decent on them and some good detail generally. Face on Zelda is a little meh, and some of the hands are okay, but I mean, it's generally pretty good. It's not bad at all. It's just kind of some of it looks okay. 53 images and kind of insane. They also have they got big boy Ganondorf here. So all of the 3 characters, or at least the 3 models that they've shown, are all based off the Tears of the Kingdom characters, which is really cool. I think those are the pretty decent characters, because even Link has his like phantom arm thing, and Zelda has her shorter hair in this, and then Ganondorf is represented as the Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf. Pretty cool. So he's got his sword held here just in its sheath, and then it looks like you can actually unsheath it and stuff. Pretty cool. Damn, he does look majestic. It was crazy too when they showed off this model of Ganondorf during like Tears of the Kingdom and stuff. Like he legit he's a big boy. Like, not that he's not a big boy normally, but like they definitely gave him like a sumo wrestler body. I was thinking we were gonna get some more of like the other characters, but whatever. Yeah, I do think like even his face is pretty well detailed. It's just there's parts of it that are kind of okay. Like the mouth and stuff is kind of just it's okay. Of course he doesn't have nipples, because I think Nintendo doesn't allow their characters to have nipples. I'm pretty sure that's a real rule. Okay, he's got an interchangeable hand, sword, all kind of the accessories here. All right, let's see. We also get Zelda. She's got the destroyed Master Sword. That's all she's got, I'm guessing. Damn, okay. They look good. I mean, they're not bad. Listen, I think they look fine. I think they're okay. I think they might talk about the price, or I've looked at the price, and I think that the price is pretty good for what they are. Sometimes I also don't super love the bending and stuff, like where you can see the lines like super well. I think it was like back here you can see like the elbow and stuff. Like, it's not bad. These are more action figures than they are like ones where you're like, you know, displaying them, right? I think Link looks pretty awesome. The thing is, with Link, you're gonna be trying to do some posing and stuff, so you're having some good times. was gonna say, I also really like that they gave him the little cloak piece and stuff too. I like that. I like that version of Link. And his elbow joints and stuff don't look quite as noticeable. Like, unfortunately, Zelda's just look way too noticeable. Yeah, I mean, listen, he looks pretty good. I think Link is the best one. I like Ganondorf, just above that or just below that, and then I like probably Zelda's last. This is all like their packaging and everything. I don't really care about the packaging. I wish they would have showed him with the cloak on though. That'd have been pretty sick. They announced, yeah, they did show. They are a couple, you know, they're like $30. So they're definitely placed towards the, like, they are just like these are like toys. These are not rated in the way that they are supposed to be collectibles. So they are definitely priced that way as well. Ganondorf. Okay, so Ganondorf was the one that I remember seeing, because I remember that one being more, or I remember seeing the price of that one and thinking that they were expensive. It does, and then I was like, damn, no, just slightly less than $30. That's kind of crazy. But Ganondorf is like 43. Mechanical arm helps. Yeah. Are based on the game. It's important to know that all three figures are based on the games rather than upcoming live action movies. Specifically, this set draws inspiration from the 2023's Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Inspiration? Bro, they're ripped right from it. I don't know what they're talking about. Inspiration. Similar to other Hasbro lines like the Star Wars Black Series and G.I. Joe Classified, the Heroes of Hyrule series is designed at a 6-inch scale, meaning Link and Zelda measure 6 inches tall, and Ganondorf clocks in at a 7.5-inch tall. All three figures feature extensive articulation and come with various accessories like Ganondorf's Gloom Sword, Scabbard, and interchangeable right hand, Zelda Decayed Master Sword and interchangeable right hand, and Link's Hylian Shield, interchangeable Zonai Power Hand, and the Master Sword. Pre-orders can open on the 22nd, so just yesterday. And then, yeah, you can go check them out at different places: Walmart, Amazon, and Hasbro Pulse. Yeah, very cool. I think they look pretty awesome. It's cool to get some officially licensed Zelda stuff. Won't see me complain. It's one of these things like where I would look at these like, I don't know if I'm gonna pick these up or not, but maybe. I do got a little bit of space on the shelf. I could probably put them. Yeah, pretty cool though. All right, I got 2 trailers I want to go over as well. I have the official trailer for Clayface. This is DC's movie. I think it's in October it comes out. It looks pretty wild. It is very much supposed to be kind of a body horror type film. So this gives us a lot more of a look at that. And yeah, let's go ahead. Let's take a look.
Show me. Show me.
Do you realize?
What do you want, Mr. Hagen?
I want my life back.
I know you. You're famous.
The most beautiful face.
It's a tragedy what they did to him.
Boo.
I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now.
Matt.
I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have
No idea what side effects she'll have or how to treat them.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
What's happening to me?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
I have no idea who you are.
Oh man. Yeah, listen. They are definitely leaning into the horror, the body horror of this film. I honestly think it's a great move. It feels like a really great push for what this character would be. It is kind of crazy at some of the moments. It is funny too. They do this little like reveal here a little bit, and it does kind of look like a mass, which makes me wonder if at some point he's gonna kind of end up closer to the animated series version of Clayface, who just ended up being like a big clay mass at some point. But man, it looks pretty wild. I have no idea, you know, it could be any, you know, it could be good, could be bad. I don't know. But to me, honestly, every bit that I see of it, I'm like, damn, it looks pretty good. Yeah, the whole scene, even with him rubbing his eyes on the plane and then, you know, going over to the thing. Yeah, pulling the scissors out and everything. I'm like, damn, that is like one of those ones where as soon as you see it, you're like, you know exactly what he's going for here. And it is pretty brutal. But yeah, honestly, like I said, I think it looks pretty good. It's coming out in October, so I'm excited to see. Very, very interesting. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna jump into our other trailer. The other trailer is for Zach Kreger's Resident Evil movie. So this is the second trailer for this. A lot of the times I won't look at multiple trailers for some movies. I feel like some of these movies now need a little bit more follow-up. Like I felt like Clayface definitely deserved that second trailer. I feel like it benefited, at least in my mind. Like I was definitely a little bit excited for it, like interested, especially too, for Clayface. And then the second trailer is like, damn, okay, yeah, I think I am gonna be interested in checking this out. Resident Evil, I definitely like. Here's the thing, I really like Zach Kreger's a lot, but I don't know. Like I'm not sure how I felt about the first trailer for this, and I watched this one earlier today just to kind of generally gauge it. And I still have this feeling like, man, the movie's gonna be a good movie, but I definitely don't think it's gonna feel like a Resident Evil film. I think this one, I think there's some, I don't know if there's some benefit for this one, but I definitely feel like after the first like trailer that we got for it, I don't think it sold people enough. I don't know if this one will either, but I figure it's at least worth checking out, getting people just another general look at this at least. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at this one as well.
Hey, man, I gotta be 7. Do you know where I can take this? Excuse me, oh my God. Anybody order a kidney or liver or whatever this is? Anybody? It seems like it's kind of important.
Hey, you got time for another run?
No, I'm wrapped up for the...
It's outside the zone, so it pays double.
I could do that. Sweetheart, I'm sorry. The signal sucks here. Can you hear me?
I'm gonna stay with Katie for a bit, I think.
Michelle, please do not go stay with freaking Katie.
Also hurts my feelings that you don't even care enough to come home and have this conversation.
Seriously, I'm working. This could be some 8-year-old boy's heart or someone's mom's brain. Hello? Hello? There's an emergency here. I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Hi, you've reached Michelle. Leave a message.
Hey, baby, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier. Some things have happened, and I can't get a hold of police. Bullets. Could you just call me back on this number, please? I love you.
Everything that has happened in this town transpired in a matter of hours. You've got no idea what you've got there in your hands.
Yeah, where was it going again?
Raccoon City General.
Hey, no sweat.
Oh,
I'm
sorry. There we go. All right. So yeah. Like I said, I still feel like generally it's probably gonna be a decent film, but man, there is just a lot of this that doesn't give you like that full like Resident Evil vibe. And maybe there's some things that were like that he's kind of still hiding away a little bit. It does feel like they're kind of doing some of that. I know that this was like a big thing that I saw today a little bit. It was like, you know, oh well, we get the typewriter, you know, thing in here, and I was like, I mean, fair enough. He also did a little, what was the bullets, I think might be a kind of a thing as well. Like there's some like nods and stuff, even like the little bit at the end that they're talking about the Raccoon City and stuff. Like they're definitely trying to push some of the nods and things that are there. Honestly, I just feel like it's yeah, I don't know if it's enough to sell people who are like big Resident Evil people. I'm not a big Resident Evil person. Like I remember playing some of the early games, and they're, you know, they have kind of a vibe. I think like the vibe of this one is like that he's kind of scrounging around for things, and maybe that's kind of what he was going for, was like this idea of like, oh, you have to search for everything. You're looking, you're kind of searching, doing all these things. And I think he's putting nods in there. He's doing a lot of things, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be a hard sell. But I do think very much so that it's gonna be a good film. I think it's still gonna be good. I think it's still gonna be enjoyable. You just might have to go into it knowing that it's not a great Resident Evil film. But yeah, I'll be interested to see once it fully comes out and everything. And then yeah, just kind of where it ends up landing, because like I said, I definitely get that feeling that it's gonna be a little hotly debated. So all right, that is all the news I had for today. Honestly, huge. I was glad to kind of try and wrap this up a little early today. I did want to try and just, yeah, not have to be worrying about it too much. But look at that. That's gonna wrap up our news for today. We'll go back over to the other side. We'll hang out for a little bit, and then we're gonna grab a little break before we get into some Wind Waker. But yeah, that's it for the news. I will see y'all on the other side. Oh, all right. Yeah, like I said, I was glad we were going to wrap this up the news a little early today. I do got some Wind Waker to get into in just a little bit here, but it also doesn't slow us down too much that way. Real quick, I was going to look up what was the
Destination set.
Scarlet Deer Inn. So that was Scarlet Deer Inn was a game that was made entirely from embroidery. This kind of got thrown onto my radar. I forget if we saw it somewhere specifically, but it specifically got thrown on my radar because Cyclo had kind of brought it up. Now, it's interesting too because whoa. It's interesting too because I think that the game is marketed as being entirely embroidery without that actually being the case. It's not actually how the game is, but it is a big chunk of it. I was gonna throw a little trailer up so we could watch it real quick. But it's really interesting because I did show this to Emily the other day because she was I don't know if I would say interested, but I mean this is like something that she would be interested in seeing. So let me bring this up real quick because at the end of this trailer, I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. At the end of this trailer, they do kind of show off how they're doing some of it, which was really cool. But you can see like the characters are like doing they have some like looks to them. It is interesting to me as well. They're doing some other post processing after the fact to do all this, to animate everything. Of course they're doing something, but you can see like the lines on people like jitter a little bit, and so it's not, there's some level of like work of embroidery that they're doing, but then they're doing something else as well. They're doing some other like touch up or something on it. It looks very interesting though, from like an art standpoint. I don't know if the game is going to be that interesting or that good at all. But yeah, like I like some of the, like the lines and stuff in her dress and stuff. They're like, there's like some like movement in them, which wouldn't make sense if you had like static, like if you made like an embroidery, because the embroidery is going to be generally the same almost every time it does it. Those lines are going to generally be in the same place. So there's some interesting things. Yeah, I'm not a yeah, some way that they're like putting everything together just does a little bit of stuff there, does some movement and stuff. But obviously like the backgrounds and the environments and stuff are not all embroidery as well. Like I believe not. I think it's just like the characters for the most part. Cool character. Yeah, I feel like part of this too is like some of the combat is gonna feel a little bit like floaty. Yeah, so here's like the actual embroidery and everything of everything. I actually do want to bring this back a little bit. So I was gonna say, I think like everything's gonna feel a little floaty just because of the fact that you're not actually able to do like characters making contact and stuff. I was gonna say, you can see like how the embroidery is they're like doing it in kind of big chunks, which is maybe the reason why it has some of the look it does. Because as they're doing it here, they're like, you know, you're running it, but you're running it like in not like a lot of the times when you're doing embroidery, like you're doing like a lot of like tight, you know, stitching back and forth and stuff. This seems a little looser. Maybe that's the way that it makes this work a little bit better. Like even here, you can see like there's probably some lines here back and forth, and then from here down to here or something. Like there's some areas where they're definitely kind of doing something, but maybe that's like there was a point of doing that to kind of give it a little more artistic feel, so that way when they do kind of do everything, it makes it run in a way that looks really nice. Yeah, it is very interesting to see. I love that they added this part to this trailer as well, just get a better idea of what it looks like. But yeah, I thought this was really interesting. Like I said, it mostly got brought up because Psycho put it back on my radar. I don't remember where I first, if I've seen it before that or where I had first seen it, but the game is on Steam right now for like $18, which is, I mean, pretty cheap. I was gonna pull up Steam and see what it see what the cost of this is. So normally a $20 game on sale right now for $18. It does have a demo as well you can check out, so similar to games you've played. Outer Wilds. This is similar to Outer Wilds, are you sure? Yeah, it doesn't seem right. But yeah, pretty interesting. I feel like it's one of those games I almost would rather just like, if I never play it, I think I'd still like to pick it up at some point, just because I feel like it's worth supporting the devs with something like that's just like, you know, super ambitious, doing something that, you know, nearly nobody else is doing. I feel like there's a little bit of that definitely feels like feels worth celebrating. All right. Oh, all right. With that, I am gonna grab a quick break, so I can get up and hit the bathroom and everything. And then when we get back, I am gonna jump into some Wind Waker. I do need to figure out where the game is gonna put us. So on Tuesday, we kind of ran up against some time, at least some time issues, and we were not able to. We weren't able to finish the game out. We're in a little bit of a boss battle, and I had to save and quit. So I don't know where the game is even going to put us. So we'll address A, where the game is going to put us, and then B, actually getting everything finished up. I did say if we do end up finishing up a little early, I don't mind doing a little more of exploring and stuff, because I do want to do some exploring at some point, like, even in my own time a little bit. But we might do a little of that after the fact, if we do get some time. If not a big deal. But if we do get done, I may also try and wrap up a little early today too. Just and get ready for my Friday. My Friday is looking like it's gonna be a little busy, so I'm gonna try and I don't mind getting out a little early if I can. I do have I do have a clip player. It's set. I don't know if it's gonna break or not. I don't know. So this is just a super generic one right now. I need to find another one, if I'm honest. I found a bunch of people who do scripts for clip players and stuff, but I can't. It's not what I want. But yeah, so I'm gonna I'm gonna get a break set, and then I will I'm gonna try and set this, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you need to get up, stretch, to the bathroom, get something to eat, something to drink, whatever you got to do, just meet me back here in like 5 minutes. Get him in the ass! Right in the ass. I'm taking everybody's ass out now.
We gotta get you out of here.
I'm taking everybody's ass as punishment, as price. Can you not? That's right, you better stop. Oh, his little ear things, his little points are like all pushed down like a little cat. Looks so sad, scared. You son of a beach game. Oh my god. Oh my god. A-holes. And that did nothing for me? Bro, I know it tinkled you up. I know you got a little tingly. Especially when they said that guy's name at the end. Everybody knows that guy, right? Anybody getting tingly? Can I get a little information about the tingles? Someone tell me about the tingles. How tingly are they? From a everybody know that guy, of course, right? Can I get a scale from 1 to tingle? Where is everybody at after that? If one is like you feel nothing, and 10 is you tingled up from head to toe. Where's everybody at after that? After all that poltergeist. Oh damn, bro's at a 3. This game's doing a good job of being creepy. Oh my god. That scared the absolute hell out of me. You son of a bitch. Gosh darn it. Oh, come on. With a half a heart. With a half a heart. Oh, with a half a heart. Your boy with a half a heart. Oh. Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
You got him?
Yeah, I got him. Oh my god, I'm in his hairy bunghole right now. Oh.
How can I?
All right. Chat history. Hello, Joe Mama. Yes, hiya, Joe. Yes, Joe. Yes, master. Back. Joe Mama. Can we take a real pee? Oh, there's a microphone in here, huh? Oh my gosh, the prequel just became a quadrilogy. Quadrilogy? Oh damn, apparently mead turns him into Yoda.
Oh, we're both busting on the same plot of land. I'm putting our seeds into the seeds.
Seeds into seeds into seed. Troubling this is. Oh fuck, I don't even know what to do with my life anymore.
That's way too good. Troubling this is.
Oh, they hit me with those Bioshock strings? Holy shit. Or yeah. I didn't know that's what was gonna happen. I see. All right, welcome on back. Welcome. Good player. Yeah, technically it worked. It did its job. It did its job. Yeah, I'm not mad about it. I might do a little bit. Might do that. So we have to choose, who we hold up. Easy there. Yeah, I don't know if that. Well, I'll have to see. Maybe that won't work that way. I don't know. Yeah, but that seemed like it generally worked. I'll see what I can do. It's funny too because I like having Vash and I were doing this thing where we now have these these clip players during like break, and the whole point of them is that they are pulling our clips that we've curated or created and put up on like a lot of mine are all YouTube ones. They're ones that I put up on YouTube as shorts or whatever. And so they're like, the whole point of them is that they're ones that I put a little time and effort into creating or editing or doing something with them. So it's not just random clips from like Twitch, because I can just grab a random Twitch clip player. The problem is I just don't enjoy those as much because random people grab things for different reasons, or I grab things for different reasons. And then you're like, it's just like a clip of like the intro or something for no reason. You're like, bro, this is not helpful. This is not doing anything. And so yeah, you just end up having this like, you could have some just random clips and stuff. So we like having this idea of like having clips that are playing that are like stuff that we've worked on. The problem was it is so hard to like look up a clip player that does just like that pulls like playlists and like does them in random order and certain things. Legitimately, like that one that I threw up is just the YouTube playlist page. Just cleaned up and made look real nice or whatever. There was another one that, for what reason, this is such a weird thing. There was another one that had this like it does really well. It'll do all the like the general things that you want it to do. That's the one Vash uses over on his channel, and that one for whatever reason broke on mine. I tried to update some things on it, and it just broke it to the point where my OBS does not recognize it. I've done a couple of like troubleshooting things, and I cannot get it to work. It is legitimately to a point where it's like broke. So I'm trying to figure it out, but even when I was looking it up, because I was trying to figure it out yesterday, I'm looking it up. I cannot find anything that specifically talks about like any of that. So yeah, I'm legitimately in a spot of just, it is super broke, you know? All right, I was trying to get Wind Waker loaded up here. Gonna be honest, it is a little frozen at the moment. Not good. Here, I'll bring this over here real quick so I can show you what it's doing. I just have it over here off to the side, so you don't have to worry where I'm looking. I can see. So when this has been a weird thing too. So I'm playing this on the Wii U. This is the HD version of this game. So there's like, you know, some graphical updates and some just general quality of life things. Apparently, it is partially known that it doesn't always load correctly. And it does seem to be that is the case right this minute. Let me shut everything down real quick. It is crazy because it is still showing like on the actual thing over here. The game is still up, even though my actual thing is nothing. Let me restart the console real quick. Yeah, the console's still on. Man, I do really hope this works. Is it? I mean, we'll get it to work. Every time before we've gotten it to work. It's just crazy. This has literally been a struggle. We're so close to the end too. We're so close. Yeah, I know. Let's start our game here. Okay. Ooh, we get movement there. And that's all that we need. Absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. All right. Let us, for potentially the last time, play this game. Okay, so again, I mentioned this before. I don't know where this game's gonna put us. When I had to back out the other day, on Tuesday, I ran out of time and I was not able to finish the fight that I was in. The problem was I was in the Ganon fight. So don't know where it was gonna put me. I don't have my fairies either, which is crazy. Well, maybe there's some fairies out here and I can get them from here. That's not one. That's not one. That's an arrow. That's a magic. That's not it. That's not it. I think there was some here before. They may be over in some other areas. Let me go through some of these other areas. No, not in here. Are these randomized maybe? Or are they the same thing every time? I guess the fairies are probably in the same thing every time. You go back a little. Sorry, I that was like a big thing too. I had these fairies and I do kind of want them for, oh my God, everything that we're going to be having going on here in a second. I was not doing a good job at getting fighting. So I need to kind of assure myself that I'll have like the best opportunity to get this done. So we do a little backtrack here. Okay. I think there's fairies in some of these actually, if I remember correct. Man, the music here is dope though. Man, are they really not gonna give me any fairies here? Like, this is some bullshit, bro. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Man, I felt like that was like a big thing. Like I was getting fairies left and right before. I'm not getting shit. Like they wanted me to be like prepared, but now I'm not getting anything, you know? Okay. It's fine. We keep on going. Hello? Shit. Okay. Man. We might have to just do this in one go. Not the way I was hoping to do this, but oh, hey guys. My bad. I was thinking maybe when I go in that other area, maybe I'll have to go up some stairs for a little bit. Because I felt like there was another area that led up a little bit further towards him that was like some other things. Maybe there'd be some fairies in there. So, I don't know. We'll see. I would just feel more comfortable if I had a couple of fairies, you know? The problem is I would just feel a little more comfortable. I'd feel like not as worried. Because I got a little fucked up last time. I am kind of interested. I do kind of want to watch. Maybe if we do get it done a little early, I do kind of want to watch how somebody else does these fights, because I feel like I'm doing them wrong. You know, like there's a little bit of me that like feels like I'm doing something wrong when I'm doing them, which I don't think is completely right, but it does feel like I done fucked up something. Okay, I don't see any of the bad guys, but there is some of this stuff.
Yeah, we'll stay and hang around with you.
We're not worthy.
Oh, thank you, Cyclo Man. You're not doing them wrong. Oh, really?
We're scum. We suck.
Man, I don't know why, but I felt like I was doing okay on the stringed one, the puppet version, but then no, I felt like I did okay on the spider. And then what was the other guy? The worm. The worm. The worm is the one that I felt like I wasn't doing right. Like there's something I was missing about it. They try to tell you how, but it's like opaque. Okay. Well, fuck. I mean, listen, I might be having to raw dog this with no fairies. I was trying to get some fairies, but so they try to tell you, but it's kind of not super. Oh, never mind. I get a fairy here. Nice. Okay. Well, that's cool. We'll see. Maybe I'll see. Okay. was hoping for a fairy here, but it's fine. Standing still, little dudes only chase you when you're moving. But yeah, I noticed they only chase you when you're moving. They kinda. Okay. So I don't get everything there, but that's fine. I don't think it matters what we put in this other thing here. I think I right now only need boomerang and arrows for right now. Standing still can fuck you, right? That's how I felt. I felt like that's what was happening to me, man. I was getting fucked. All right. I just wanted to make sure I continued because I legitimately, when I saved last time, I was like, I saved like in the middle of the fight and had to quit in the middle of the fight. And I was like, fuck out of here. I'm done. So I just wanted to make sure I saved so that way we have a good save spot. So standing still can be kind of good, but it just depends. Vash was saying something about you could get up on, he thought you could maybe get up on some of the ledges around the area, but I don't know if that's true or not. I think that was one of the things that I said that maybe we could try, but I wasn't sure. Hey, they immediately put you in, okay? Oops, my bad. Fucked that up already. Okay, keep on getting him. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay on this one. Oops, I almost fucked that up though. I don't think this is a bad deal if I do this. I mean, I don't have to cut that one, I don't think. As long as I can get to the... Oh, hey, buddy. Okay, that's all I needed to do there. Oops, my bad. Okay. Nice, that gives us some magic. We do need magic back. Oops, I want more magic. Thank you. I can get that anytime, please. Okay. Send it. I am gonna kind of just try and knock a couple of the strings when I can. Maybe not all of them. He's doing a weird spinning thing right now, which is not my favorite. Okay. Get rid of those guys real quick. Ooh, heart. I'll take. I was gonna say, if I can get him to just stop doing some things for a few, I'll do that as much as I can too, but... Like this? Yeah, I'm not even mad. I'll hit that shit. Oh, no, he's going up. Never mind, I won't. To slow him or whatever. I recommend only going for the tail string, but it's been years. Yeah, okay. Could be. Keep on hitting the wrong one there. Oh, I missed. There we go. Okay. Need a little more magic. I'll take that. We will take the heart as well. Come on, come on. Where's my boomerang at, bro? Better fuck these bats up, bro. Get him. Worth. So worth. Okay. Maybe let's try and get that tails string right there. Oh, didn't get him. Okay, he's going back up for some repairs. Bing, 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 bing. It is crazy how much the things are just like they like just pluckish like strings to a certain point, you know, like they don't even really do much. Oh shit, that's kind of good, I think. That's not great. Not great for me there. Fuck, I fucked that up. Fuck that up too. I'm doing bad. There he is. Yeah, we get him. We get him there. Nah, he ain't dead. Okay. The spider one, I know this one seems not too bad. I'm probably still gonna get knocked around by it a little bit, but that's okay. This one I at least generally understand how to do. Bam! Nice. Oh, shit. My bad. I'm gonna knock some of these guys. Need to get a little more magic. If we can, that'd be great. A little more magic, thank you. Oh, and we get lucky here? I love that. I love that. Unlucky there. Unlucky. Damn, man. That's tough. That is tough. That one, he falls so fast at you. It is tough. You almost have to get lucky for this one. Maybe we'll try and just play it a little safe here. Oh, I probably could have got that, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, my bad. Nope. Those guys out of here. Ooh, we get lucky here. Boom! Okay. Nice. Whew. I really hope there's not one after the fucking this guy though. I will say that as well. Man, that'd have been a good shot though. Oh, that's a good shot there. A very lucky shot, I would say. Okay. I'm going to... that's a bad shot, actually. Okay. Get him, guys, get him. Just see if I get anything out of him. Nothing. It's okay. Oh, that's such a lucky shot there, too. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just really good. I mean, I'm not, obviously, but like, maybe. Oh, that was so close, actually. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. All right, I got enough for one more in here, I think, for right this second. We probably have to get a little more magic after this. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. Oh, get out of here, guys. Man, I do need more magic. At any point, Ganon, I would love some magic, bro. Can I... Hold up. Oh, no. That's not what I want. I'm sorry. Oh, you can probably get up there, though, hun. Hey, buddy. Hey. Oh. Oh, it fell down. Okay. I was like, damn, that's insane. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's a nice little reprieve. Get a nice little space away from him. I don't mind this. Okay, let's I'm gonna move over to some of the other ones just because I need some magic here. Oh fuck, bro. I keep hitting the wrong ones there. There we go. Come on, man. It's just arrows. I really don't need more arrows. I really need more magic. Woo! Okay. Dang, he's very angry over there. Can I not get by this? Oh, apparently not, huh? You have to go in front of it? Interesting. Damn, I am kind of mad. There is not another... I'm gonna put this on Y. Yeah, do that. Switch those out. I feel like this is better for me. I do need to try and get some of those dudes. And just see if I can get some magic out of them. I need some magic here. I'm waiting for him to like chill out for a second because he's doing his angry shit here. Yep. Nice and slow. Wham! Any magic out of you guys? Hey, we love a little bit of magic. There we go. Oh, God. Yeah, see, when he gets into this mode, this shit kind of sucked, though. It do really be sucking. Oh, man. That'd have been a good one there. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Where's he at? Bro, I can't see. This is the one where you just need to be right in the middle, apparently, huh? There you go. There he is. Oh! That felt so good. It felt like it was it. Oh, damn, I can't see shit again here. And this is definitely the worst of these fights so far. Like this one, it sucks the most. I wonder how much other people hate this fight. I feel like it's got to be universally kind of known as like a pretty dog shit fight, right? Like this has to be like a universally hated fight. Oh God. Yeah, like legitimately this one just doesn't feel good. This part of this fight, at least. I mean, the beginning of it wasn't that bad, you know? Like the beginning of it didn't seem too bad. But I don't know. Oh, hey, buddy. Made it worse somehow. It could have, yeah, that's for sure. I don't know. I'm just trying to get a couple of these dudes so I can see if they have any magic. I do need more magic here again. I am back out of magic all over again. Almost out of magic. I guess I could probably maybe try and hit him from up here, huh? He is kind of in a little bit of a tirade at the moment. Bro, you're just getting too angry at the moment. You're getting too angry. It's hard to predict anything here, you know? You almost just shooting into the wild here. Okay, man. Thought that could have been good. Oh no, I fall into him. It almost seems like I don't get anything from them unless I kill them, you know? Ah, goddamn, no, man, I can't. And you can't block him here. That was the only thing that I'm like kind of not a fan of too. Yeah, like, see, like this is not, like I said, this part of this fight is not been really great because it's not a good way to be able to hit him. It's just, yeah, the sword does, but you have to hit them with that then, which makes it just tough. God damn, bro. Like, yeah, because then he just swarms here sometimes, and it's real tough. Oh God. It's hard to like get a pattern down on him here. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was tough. Wow. Nice. Okay, that was all of those. There's no shot that was all of Ganon, though, you know? See? I knew it.
Yes, you truly are the hero of time, reborn.
Okay, hold on real quick, too, as I was just going to say this. That's crazy, too. I don't think I realized specifically that that this Link was supposed to be the hero of time, reborn. Because they definitely talked that he was the hero of wind. But he's the hero of time, reborn.
Your time has come. Come now, stand before me.
I mean, there is a controlled time song in this. You just want to keep rubbing my face in that I never got that one, huh? Kind of crazy. But it also feels like there's like a little bit of me that also makes me think like maybe there's not even a controlled time song. Like it feels like maybe you could just be gaslighting me about it too, which could be even funnier. Okay, I would just want to get up there and get those tasty jars. Nice. I actually don't even know if this is anything. A blank spot. Here's what I'm saying. I know this is gonna sound crazy. This is gonna sound wild. What if that was a song that was not having anything to do with time? Because I can't see that it does specifically. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there is definitely a song that goes there, but is it a song that deals with time? I don't know. I've never seen it. You know? You see what I'm saying? Okay. How does one... Oh, we just used the string then, huh? The summon chicken song you missed. Could be. I mean, it is just as crazy that it would be the what? Excuse me? Excuse me? Really good at Battleship. Oh, now I know you're lying. What? How do I? How does one use such a string? You know? I just thought I would just climb the fucking string, bro. But like, what is this? Is this kind of a joke or what's happening here? Bro, what is this? How does one... Do I need to jump off of this and jump onto it? Like, is that legit how they... Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. They really were like, you know what? If you're not jumping at it, you're obviously not getting it. It's fun. It really is. Song makes you win at Battleship. Damn, I don't even need that song, actually. I won at Battleship twice. I'm a 2-time Battleship winner. Okay. I see. Okay. You really want me to be a little further out here. They're like, we need you to do everything that you've done before. All the little bits. They're like, if you didn't know how to climb up the rope, you're gonna learn right now. Which is funny because I legit really never did it before. Okay, I see the other side. Yeah, I legit never did the fucking rope shit before. Like, I never like did the climbing up shit. I did say this before. I don't even know if they actually ever tell you that that's a thing when you get the thing. Like, they may have, and I super missed it. I definitely believe that, but I remember people being like, well, obviously you just do this, and I was like, bro, I don't remember it saying that. And I should go back and look at it sometime, just so I can like have like a level of like something, just vindication for like maybe not knowing it. I mean, I'm not saying that that it's not something you couldn't figure it out, but I struggled. I guess that's not saying much. I don't know what this one pot is, but I'm so curious. I'm really hoping I get another fairy, because I do want another fairy at this point. Oh, yes. That's exactly what I was hoping for. That's amazing, actually. That's crazy. It's crazy that they were like, this is what you wanted? Got you, buddy. Is this your card? That's what it felt like just now. I'm just gonna murder these motherfuckers right here. You know? A bomb and another fairy here. Hold up, bro. Chill. Give me the thing. Come back. Jesus Christ. Bro. That's the one thing that worries me. When they're out there like that and you're like, okay, I just need to not get it, but I need to get close enough to get the thing. And you're like, that's what was kind of happening. They tell you in the early tower after you've had it, but you don't need to use that feature long enough to get it. And it gets forgotten. Yeah, I was thinking like even when it was coming up, like I kind of needed it in the one tower. Like it was very much like that was the only time I had seen it being used. You know, like that was when I was like It was like you could get around not doing it, and then I think that's what happened to me. So I didn't. But I knew you could by a certain point, you know?
My country lay within a vast desert. When the sun rose into the sky, a burning wind punished my lands, searing the world. And when the moon climbed into the dark of night, a frigid gale pierced our homes. No matter when it came, the wind carried the same thing: death. But the winds that blew across the green fields of Hyrule brought something other than suffering and ruin. I covet that wind, I suppose. It can only be called fate. That here, I would again gather the three with the crest. That I should lay my hand on that which grants the wishes of the beholder. That when power, wisdom, and courage come together, the gods would have no choice but to come down. The power of the gods, the Triforce. He who touches it would have whatever he desires granted.
Let me just say, he or she, there is also, I mean, okay.
Already the crest of wisdom is mine. All that remains.
Whoa. Oh, well, ain't that just a trope right there? Jesus Christ, dude just punched a kid in the face. That's insane. But honestly, Master Sword really can't be in his hands often, huh?
Do not fear. I will not kill you. I merely have need of the power that dwells within you. Now, let us put an end to that which binds us together.
Damn.
Gods, hear that which I desire. Expose this land to the rays of the sun once more. Let them burn forth. Give Hyrule to me. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted.
This is not the same person. Hold on. That is what you said, is it not, Ganondorf? I had a feeling. Gods of the Triforce, hear that which I desire. Hope. I desire hope for these children. Give them a future. Wash away this ancient land of Hyrule. Let a ray of hope shine on the future of the world. Damn, got him, bro. He got there for. I also don't know how he got here. Like, that's kind of crazy. Damn, like Gandorf still with his hand out is embarrassing, bro. And let our destinies finally be fulfilled. Ganondorf, may you drown with Hyrule. Really? Not sure why this is funny, if I'm honest. He might have gone cuckoo. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's going crazy.
This is foolishness. A future for you.
What are you laughing at, Ganondorf? You're insane. Link, I'm sorry. I overslept. I think it's time for us to say goodbye to this place. We must return to the world above, back to our ocean.
Well then, allow me to show you your future. Yes, allow me to show you just what hope you have. See how much your precious Triforce is worth.
Oh my god, he's angry. He big angry. Oh, I'll use this bow to cover you. Attack him as best you can. I mean, I will. I'll do what I can. Oh my gosh, where is he? Okay, hold on, buddy. Oh my god, I'm sorry. If I'm honest, I'm sorry. Oh, oops, I'm getting hit there a lot, huh? Get him in the back now. Why he's not paying attention? Yeah. Quick, in the back. Come on, buddy. Bring it. Oh, shit. Oh, he angry. Damn, he about to slice her up into 3. Oh. Can I help her? Cannot. It's fine. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, not any of those. Oh, got him. There it is. Okay. I was wondering where that was going to be. I was thinking it was going to be in there somewhere. All right, that's cool. Hey, get him in the back with one more. Oh, no, I missed him. Ah, he turned me around here. Nice. Hey, and she's back up. Okay, nice. Hey. Whoa, I didn't know you could do that. okay. I didn't know that's what we were doing. Ah, my bad. Okay, we're apparently using the shield. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna aim at. Are you aiming at him? Wait, what? How did we do that last time? That doesn't make no goddamn sense, bro. I thought she did it, bro. She kind of suck. Okay. Oh, almost got you. Okay. I'm kind of a little confused at what I'm supposed to be doing here. There's the first fairy. It's okay, I take that. Oh my god. God bless it. I'm kind of confused now. I got her to do it the one time, but she has not been able to knock him out with anything there. Oh my god. I'm not sure. Should I get further back, maybe? Or does it not matter? Oh my god, bro. I'm trying to get back here. Do I just need to be back like this, maybe? Okay. Oh, okay, that hurts, apparently. Oh my god, I'm so confused what I'm supposed to do here. Stop! I'm stuck in the corner here, man. What am I supposed to do? You have to distract him. I'll aim for you if you use your shield. Don't you get it? I was doing that. What are you talking about? Oh, nice. So do I need to talk to you to have you do that, or what is happening here? Okay, that didn't work at all that time. Oh, there he goes. Oh, whoa, shit. Oh my god. You get stabbed in the face? Oh my god. Link is a murderer.
The wind. It's blowing.
What the fuck? Holy shit. Link.
My children, listen to me. I have lived regretting the past, and I have faced those regrets. If only I could do things over again. Not a day of my life has gone by without my thoughts turning to my kingdom of Ode. I have lived bound to Hyrule. In that sense, I was the same as Ganondorf. But you... I want you to live for the future. There may be nothing left for you, But despite that, you must look forward and walk a path of hope, trusting that it will sustain you when darkness comes. Farewell. This is the only world that your ancestors were able to leave you. Please forgive us.
Wait. You could come with us. Yes, of course. We have a ship. We can find it. We will find it. The land that will be the next Hyrule. So,
but child, that land will not be Hyrule. It will be your land.
ooh, wow. Holy shit. Oh, we get a little water barrier. Wow. This is wild. Slap. Slap indeed.
I have scattered the seeds of the future.
What does that mean? That seems ominous. Seems weirdly ominous. What's happening, Vash? Way home now. Nice. Right in time. Or so it would seem. What's happening in time? Oh, she's back to Tetra. That's crazy. I guess the magic was something down there, right? That changed her to her Zelda form. Ooh. Hey, the pirates. You know we're about to, once this is all done and everything, we're gonna get a banger. You know we are. I mean, this is pretty decent, but the credits of Zelda games always have banger songs. Whoa. Makar and that other person. Yeah, that's right. I remember her name. Damn, that's it then, huh? I mean, this is a banger song. Wow. Wow. What a pretty awesome Zelda game. Honestly, it was a pretty good Zelda game. I am kind of been I'm trying to also try to keep my perception of this game generally in the understanding of the time that it came out, because part of the problem with this game is it struggles from the same issues that a lot of games within certain times, you know, around this certain time struggled with. Like, you know, the N64 Zelda games have some issues. And this game very much has some of those same issues, which is why I'm also like, yeah, but it was really, really close to around the same time. So I am trying to keep my mind, you know, in that it's not that far off. Like, it's not like it's, if this was released in, you know, the 2020s, there might be some problems, but it's honestly a pretty awesome Zelda game. Man, it's weird because I wonder where, I'm trying to think of like where I would want to, like where I would kind of put it in my overall standing of like Zelda games. I think it's high. Man, I don't know. Like, Ocarina is always going to be way up there, you know, unfairly so. It's, you know, the bias I have for that game is crazy. So, unfortunately, that one's always going to be way up there. Majora's Mask is kind of the same, to that same degree. Those games are just, like, great. But, like, I feel like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom are like legitimately great games that are also Zelda games, and I feel like those ones are really high up too. I think this is definitely below those ones, but yeah, I'll have to take a look at some point. But it was honestly a like a phenomenal game, and definitely such a good throwback to like good older 3D Zelda games. You know, it definitely lives in that same vein. For a game that got a lot of hate too when it came out for its art style and everything, I feel like, man, the game really still holds up because of its art style. And while the story is, you know, still very much a Zelda story, I felt like it had some good twists and turns within it that were stuff that was pretty interesting. Making the King of Hyrule a bigger character, because he's not normally a very well-known character. Not always. I mean, I think he's in some of them, but like the Tetra stuff was pretty cool. The sailing was pretty awesome generally. I mean, that's a cool little addition. I think Link, this is one of the better versions of Link. He's so young and so sassy. I think he's one of the best versions of Link. One of the most like emotive, expressive versions of himself too. I was trying to think if there was like, I mean, the music is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I feel like it was one of those things, like, it's just, you know going into these games, there's gonna be some music that's just phenomenal. And the thing is, it's crazy too, because never playing this game, I know music from this game because it transcends the game at a certain point too, which is, it just goes to show. Yeah, really good. Like I said, it's not without its flaws. I've been very open about the flaws that I felt like it had. It has some moments that I think are just okay. Like the fight before the Ganondorf fight, the Ganon fight, the puppet stuff. The first three phases or whatever, they're not bad, but that last like worm phase or whatever it is, is not a good fight. Legitimately, I do think that fight is actually not good. I think that I'm betting that I bet you the sentiment around that fight is on my side. Glad you enjoyed it. It's all good, man. It's still there. It's there in the VOD for forever, bro. just like Ganondorf said. As for our destination, the winds will guide us. Nice. Bye, sister. You're a nerd. There you go. You get a the end screen, as is tradition in a lot of the Zelda games. Your game will save and make a file for a second quest. Hey, okay. Yeah, it is a really, like I said, I feel like generally this is a really good Zelda game. It's like I said, it still has its jank, it still has its problems and everything, but I feel like for me it's a really good Zelda game. Let me do this real quick. Ah, okay, so that's what it means. I probably should have saved it in the other one, huh? I guess that's what it meant. Not a big deal. I'm honestly not super mad about having, if I have to go back through it again sometime, because I feel like I would like to do this again, kind of in my own time. It was kind of my thought around it as well. Yeah, I just, like I said, I really enjoyed parts of it. I do think, like I said, I do think very much so. I think the sentiment around that, some of that last fight is going to be bad. I was waiting to see, but Wind Waker, Ganondorf. Let me do, it was Puppet, right? Puppet, Ganon, fight. I guess they name it Snake. Or use bombs to stun it when it races towards you. What? Oh my god. Bro, you can use bombs to stun it? Slash the tail once the snake stops or slows down from the stun. Run up and strike the blue orb with your sword. That's crazy. Okay. Wow. That's crazy. So apparently you can use bombs to stun him, and people are fucking shooketh. You go here. I'm just trying to find a spot that has like a comment section. This one does not. Ooh, what about this? There's a video of someone fighting it. This game has some real charm. It does. It's really, really good. That my messages keep failing. Oh, really? What? Somebody said Ganon's snake form should burn in hell. Yeah, it's hard to tell. This fight gave me hell when I was younger, particularly the snake forms. Yeah, see, the snake form does seem like the worst version, but it seems like people have some generally better ideas on how to do this. Apparently, you can spin attack his head, and it does stun him. That's actually crazy. Yeah, interesting. I just was wondering, but it doesn't seem like there's an active like conversation about how to how people feel about the actual like fight itself. There's not as much active conversation. Move constantly around the outer edges of the room to avoid getting run over by its fast sliding attacks. That's not true. Bro is absolutely overwhelming me on the edges. Yeah, there is definitely some other things that you can do in that fight that I didn't know about, but yeah, I like I said, I definitely like this game. I think it's I think a very good Zelda game. I do want to try and actually do I bet you somebody has one, right? Oh, yeah, they do. Oh my God, there's a fucking talking ad on this page. Just need you to shoosh. Here, let me do this real quick and then come here. All right, they got a couple of Zelda games. I'm just gonna throw a couple of the ones that I really like into things, and I'm gonna do like something like this, so that way I have like a couple of things that I didn't play. The original Legend of Zelda is like a B. Adventures of Link is like a C. Link to the Past didn't play. Link's Awakening is like a A. Ocarina of Time is S. Majora's Mask is S. Oracle of Ages and Seasons didn't play. Four Swords didn't play. Wind Waker. I think Wind Waker is like an A here too. Four Swords Adventure again didn't play. Minish Cap hasn't played. Twilight Princess is like a A. Phantom Hourglass didn't play. Spirit Tracks didn't play. Skyward Sword is like a C, bro. Skyward Sword is actually kind of ass. Link Between Worlds is an A. Triforce Heroes didn't play. Breath of the Wild is an S. Tears of the Kingdom is an S. Echo of Wisdom didn't play. Link's Awakening Remake. Oh, this is the one that I think Link's Awakening Remake is like an A. I think the original is probably an A too. Crossbow Training didn't play. Hyrule Warrior didn't play. Age of Calamity didn't play. Single Games didn't play. Yeah, I think these are all like this. I think honestly this is kind of how I feel. I feel like this game is like right here with these games. I think it's, you know, I think it's like generally, I think it's really, really good. I just feel like these four Ocarina, Majora, and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like those are like top tier fucking Zelda games. And again, I know Ocarina and Majora are like two that are like, you know, a little bit nostalgia or whatever. I'm cool with that. But like Wind Waker, Link's Awakening, Twilight Princess, Link Between Worlds, I think those are all just banger games, but they're just not my You know, they're not the top tier. But they're still like some of the best games out there, I think. The original one is like a B. I feel like that's super fair. That game is brutally hard. And then Adventure of Link I did not really enjoy. I don't remember a lot of it either, but I remember like not really liking that game. And then Skyward Sword, I feel like Skyward Sword is such a weird game, and maybe it's better than I remember it, but it's not a, to me, it's not a good, it was not a good Zelda game to the point I didn't finish playing it. You know, like that's how much I didn't like that. Adventure of Link is nostalgic. Really? I mean, I definitely played it when I was young and pretty young. I just didn't remember liking it that much. So I don't have a lot of nostalgia like in a good way for it. But you know how I am, man. I'm very angry and temperamental, so. But I feel like this is a pretty good ranking. Like I said, there's a bunch of games that I haven't played. Like A Link to the Past, Minish Cap, like Oracle of Ages / Seasons, maybe. Like, but I think Link to the Past and Minish Cap are like two games that I are on my list of games to still complete. I don't know if Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks is worth going through and playing. I know those are like kind of successors to these games, like, right? Are they like actual sequels or something? But I don't know. I feel like this is a this is a very just general like how I feel about the Zelda series. There's a lot of games there. Oh yeah, the controller. Got it. Sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of games in the series that I haven't played, and there's a lot of just random games. Like there's an assload of Tingle games and stuff. So, all right, let me come on back over here. We get a little bit of music back. Oh yeah, I forgot. Spotify is in this phase of not working again. I think I was kind of mentioning it a little bit earlier, but it is, yeah. It is full on broke now. All right, let me close up my game here. I did mention this a little bit earlier too. I was talking about like I'm probably gonna wrap up a little early since we did get this done. Not done just yet, but I'm not gonna be on for much longer. Phantom Hourglass is pretty cool from what I remember. Yeah, I remember, like I said, I think Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks are specifically, I think, are sequels or somehow connected to Wind Waker. I don't know exactly. But yeah, I need to. This is brutal, bro. I'm trying to see. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just trying to see where's Wind Waker. I thought Wind Waker was like way towards the end of the timeline because I thought that's how it was, but I don't actually know. Here's Wind Waker. Yeah. Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass. I'm gotta close it. There's another thing. It keeps playing random things. Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks technically take place after Wind Waker. There's a Tetra game, Tetra Trackers. I don't know what that was. It doesn't tell me what it was on, but it says Tetra and Link search for a new crew. Evil Phantom Bellum found. And then there's Demon King Malladus Resurrected. I don't know what any of that means. But those games are technically technically take place afterwards, which they is makes sense because those ones are definitely the ones that look like they're afterwards. And then those all come down into a convergence, and then there is a point of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom being towards the end of the end of the stuff. So Minish Cap is a must. Yes, I'm gonna do Minish Cap at some point. See the end stuff. Yeah, you should, man. It was really good. It was really good. I still got fucked up pretty good, but I made it through. Similar kind of art style. Yeah, they're like almost identical, actually. I think like I said, I think they're actually supposed to be like sequels. Here, I'll find some images real quick of Spirit Tracks and stuff. Oh my god, this doesn't look good. Here, I'll pull this one because this is a good representation of like the art style. I think you can kind of see the Princess Zelda and Link are very much the Wind Waker versions of them, and then Phantom Hourglass. And this is the Phantom Hourglass kind of stuff. Same kind of ship and everything. You can see that. Plus the Wind Waker Link again. So they are like tied together somehow. I don't understand exactly how all that stuff works, but it definitely seems like that is kind of the motif. So they are definitely supposed to be like somewhat direct sequels. Yeah, very cool though. I like Wind Waker a lot. I don't know if I will do Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass, but we'll see. But not any Spirit Tracks, yeah. Spirit Tracks seems like they were doing the same thing with like the boat, but with like a train, right? Don't remember particularly liking those as much. Yeah, for sure. I think sometimes, like Vash said, like when they do sequels, sometimes they're kind of a little weird. I think that's probably what happened. They were just weird, right? Like they're just kind of strange. So, and that's that. Like I said, I think that's just all to be expected. So, yeah, just like I said, generally a pretty great game. I think, like I said, I think it's in the in like that a very high category, like a A for me. It's not an S, but I think it's really up there. Yeah, I just I'm at that point of just I'm excited for the Ocarina remake, and then I do want to pick up some other Zelda games, Minish Cap and something. Well, there was something else I said too that I wanted to do, but yeah. Echoes of Wisdom I do want to play as well. Actually, that one actually looks really interesting. The light arrows in Wind Waker are my favorite. Did you get to use them on many regular areas? The light arrows? Me? I don't. I thought you only get the light arrows towards the end, right? Sorry, I'm just opening up a picture real quick so I can see this. Echoes of Wisdom. I have talked about eventually maybe doing Skyward Sword. with the upgraded control scheme. Maybe. Twilight Princess I want to do again. Minish Cap. Four Swords I would like to do. And either Oracle of Seasons or Oracle of Ages. I think those games I would like to do, you know? With Skyward Sword really being one that I may never do. But I always thought, like, I think I could force my way through it. Four Swords, there isn't much to do, but it's fun multiplayer. There's not just a regular Four Swords. I saw there's like two different Four Swords games, because there's the Game Boy Advance and then there's a GameCube version, right? Are they different? Are they different in Four Swords games? I was trying to see. A lot of pictures of these games are really bad. Super hard to tell what the hell's happening. Is Four Swords on Switch Online? Oh, maybe. That could be. I could check. Oh, wait. You know what? There was a Game Boy Advance. It's on the GameCube, which means if it's on Switch Online, it's on the Switch 2 version of the Switch Online stuff. And that's kind of bullshit, actually. So maybe not. maybe we're not checking. I can't check that. But when we all get Switch 2s, because we got to play, because we have to play the Ocarina remake, obviously, we'll all play it then together, right? That could be fun. If we do end up getting a lot of us get Switch 2s and stuff later on, maybe we'll try and do like a thing where we could do that if it's on there. You use the Game Boy Advance for each controller. Oh yeah, I'm sure that if that's the case, they'll definitely they might have worked it all together then, right? That seems like the better move there. So yeah, couple of games to definitely be getting into in the next little bit. Real quick, I'm gonna get out of here in just a minute, but I was gonna let you guys know kind of what the upcoming schedule is looking like, what's happening this weekend, plus what is happening next week. So I won't be back until next week, but in chronological order, let me give you guys what's happening. So tomorrow Vash is going to be streaming over on his channel, and with that, let me just go here. We'll do some little shouties. We'll do some shouties. Vash is going to be streaming over on his channel tomorrow, doing a little more Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Wow, what an absolute banger of a clip. In, out, done. He's gonna be doing some. Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, I meant Saturday. For some reason I think today is Friday. You're right. Right. Not tomorrow. So it's Saturday. Apologize. My mind. For some reason I have been in. It's fully Friday mode all morning to all day. So I've just been thinking it's Friday. Sorry. Yes. So Saturday. Sorry. I apologize. Saturday. It'll be about 12 Eastern. So if you want to come by, check out some Expedition 33. Come check that out. Sunday, Vash and I usually stream over on The Wolf and the Kid. We are not doing that this Sunday because we are taking it off since Vash is been streaming. I think he's doing 3 streams this week. I'm doing 2. 5 streams is enough for everybody of seeing us. So we're giving you guys a little break on Sunday. But I believe our good friend Titled Taint is going to be streaming. He's going to be doing some power wash, right?
Back to being an office taint, yep. Oh shit.
An office taint?
didn't know you could break free from that. Wait, what does that mean?
Nice, yeah. Yeah, Double Taint stream. How much does Miss Taint love hearing that? Yeah, that's awesome. You guys are gonna be there on there together. That's really great. Yeah, and then the week after that, Dino Blade is gonna be so sick, bro. Gotta wait a little longer, just a little bit. It's okay. Yeah, so Saturday, Vash will be streaming. Sunday, Taint will be streaming with his wife, his lovely wife. And like I've already mentioned it earlier, but if you guys didn't know, Mrs. Taint runs a little online store where you can purchase some nice goods. And if you want to, I'll throw that in the chat for you. Did she give you a hard time at all about having to be Miss Taint? I mean, I assume she chose her name. So that is what this weekend looks like. Next week, I'll be back Tuesday and Thursday, guys. We're gonna be starting and potentially finishing. We're gonna be doing Still Wakes the Deep. We're gonna be starting Still Wakes the Deep on Tuesday. See how long it takes us. It could take us a couple of streams because sometimes we don't always get as much time. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some Still Wakes the Deep next week. I'm honestly so stoked for that. It's gonna be on Tuesday and Thursday, right after we talk about some news. We're gonna get into that game. Honestly, I'm so stoked. And then next Sunday, let me get you an actual date. Next Sunday, the 2nd. The 26th, Vash and I are off, but on Sunday the 2nd, Vash and I have something very, very special planned. And I don't mind revealing it right here, right now, before God and everybody. Vash and I are going to play a game called Lego Voyagers. If you haven't seen this game, it's legit maybe one of the cutest fucking like Lego games I've ever seen, and really up there as in terms of like great looking games. It looks really, really cute. It's a little co-op game. It's only a couple of hours long, so we might even be able to run it through like in one go. But it looks amazing, and it legitimately looks really, really cute and should be very fun. So that is going to be on the 2nd. That is over on our channel, The Wolf and the Kid.
That umbrella definitely is crow feathers, though, which is kind of crazy.
You think you do? Like don't go down backwards, bro.
Think you need to get closer, maybe?
Just don't go down backwards, bro. Oh, it's probably
like...
just a straight grab.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. Are you going backwards? A man's living dangerously.
Whoops. But yeah, so we're gonna be over there on Sunday the 2nd playing Lego Voyager. We do have a separate channel where we stream together, so that way we're both on screen at the same time, and if we have different game perspectives, we will show you those at the same time. That's on Twitch. On YouTube, it's just right here on my channel. So I like to give you guys the full rundown of what we're looking like in the next little while here. Appreciate you guys all coming hanging out today. I'm gonna get up on out here. I'm gonna get out here a little early today. A very wonderful little stream today. Honestly, it was a lot of fun. Oh, Ray Strick's on? Get it, you deserve it. Bro, honestly, so true. Ray Strix is on. I think we've rated Ray Strix recently, so let me see who else. Jorf is doing Primal. Let me take a look. I'm just kind of looking through what people are doing. If you guys have anybody specifically that's on doing something that you would like me to raid to, I always love suggestions. Great stream, I appreciate that. Honestly, at times it doesn't always feel like it, but I felt like, you know, I always just try to keep my energy up, man. And honestly, I felt like it ended up running in, like, ending in the way that I wanted it to, you know? It ended up being great. You know what I'll do? Let me look at Wind Waker's game. Let me see who's playing Wind Waker right now. Ooh, hold up. This guy's got a really nice looking setup. He's got 17 people. He's literally not saying a word. It looks like he's playing the... Oh, nice, he is. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna send you guys to him. He's got a Triforce tattoo, guys. His name is Hey Chato. He's playing Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. He is... I think this is his first time playing. I think this is the first time playing, and he's playing the original version. So this is my first time actually seeing what the original looks like. Guys, it looks like ass. The HD version is way better. Honestly, Chris. He's in the fire arrow, ice arrow chase. Dude, actually, God. Imagine having to play it like this. Like, I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't do it. I legit couldn't do it. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. I appreciate y'all. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, a great rest of your Friday, a great rest of your weekend, a great rest of everything. And I'll hopefully see you guys next week. All right, let me get this raid set up real quick, and I'm getting out of here. I hope you guys have, like I said, a good one. And I'll see y'all around. Bye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I'll hopefully see you next week for some Still Wakes the Deep. It's going to be a good one. And also maybe hilarious. God, this game looks bad. The old one. I'm so sorry. Go check it out, though. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Goodbye. Good night. Goodbye.